the culture in you.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there? It's another day, another dollar. I hope y'all out there hustling, doing what you got to do to stay safe. I hope y'all are taking care of your family. I hope y'all are good. I hope y'all are taking care of your mental health. I hope y'all are coloring. I hope y'all are running, taking walks. I hope y'all just out there shining and grinding, baby. But again, it's your girl, Chef Che, your LA-based, loyalty-raised music appreciator that loves to give the people what they want. And we are in episode 15. I'm starting to lose count, y'all. I had to double check that we're actually here. Episode 15. We're getting started for 2021. We're ramping up. People are really tapping in, and I appreciate all the love. I appreciate it. And y'all need to stay tapped into this YouTube. Y'all need to log in and subscribe and do all that weird shit that people be talking about. Tap, like, and subscribe and all that other stuff. Do that to my YouTube. Comment on my YouTube, and I send love back. I respond to, I think, everybody for the most part, unless you're weird. We don't do no weirdos out here. So yeah, let's jump into it. So we're going to hop into our first topic, guys. Let's not hold it up. Let's get this show on the road. Horoscopes, okay? Horoscopes. And I can't get too deep because I don't know too much. Compared to what I see and what I hear and what I'm around, I don't know enough. But I do want to tap in. Do you guys believe in it? Do you guys like tap into that stuff? Do you guys wake up and like check your horoscope every day or like whatever? For me, my experience with it, I've learned throughout, dating, my dating years, that everybody always asks what my horoscope is. And through that, comes stories and experiences that they've had with my sign, which is a Virgo. And I've learned to like kind of get with it. So I've been every time I date somebody now, I like ask them or figure out their birthday and like figure out their horoscope and what their sign is and see the compatibility, because it's usually right. And people are usually how their signs are. Like if their sign is like, oh, you're a Virgo, I don't know. What do they say about Virgos? They say, you know what? Let's look it up. Let's not be, I don't want to be biased here. Okay. Virgo traits, right? I don't want to be biased here. So let's say first thing is hardworking. I'm just saying, but creative, reliable, patient. Oh, this is stubborn. I am stubborn. I do overthink. So these are all pretty right. But if I look up the person's trait, the person's sign, it usually gives me their traits. And I can usually off bat be like, okay, this is just this is the bubble of the person. And then like when you get to know them, you get to see the intricacies of that bubble, right? But for the most part, it's right. I've dated, oh my God. I feel like I've dated all the signs, all the bad ones. I'm just kidding. Okay, maybe not all the bad signs. I'm sorry, because I will get blown up for this. But I've dated quite a few signs. Okay? And I don't think I would go back to any of them, to be honest. So yeah. Let's see. The current person is a Scorpio. It depends on what day it is, because them. Anyways, cool. I mean, obviously, so far, great. Never dated a Scorpio before her. Cool. She's cool. We are compatible, and the charts say so. Before that, I think it was like a Gemini. Some of these I don't have to say much about, right? We just kind of know. Great person though. Great person. But okay. Who was before that? Probably like a Cancer. I dated a Cancer. And before that, I don't remember her sign. But I feel like her sign was the same as my mom's, which might have been like an Aries or something like that. And I rock with that. I rock with that. She was cool. Whatever her sign is, I dated again. I just don't know what it is. So yeah, like, and when I tell people I'm a Virgo, they be like, oh, and then I have to hear their horror stories about Virgos and how they done them wrong, and oh, you guys don't have emotions, you know how to open up, like blah blah blah. I don't care, because every sign has good and bad qualities, obviously, right? But which ones are you willing to deal with? Which ones are you willing to? So, anyways, let me know what's the best and worst sign in your opinion, okay? In your opinion, to date, and tell me some of your crazy stories, because I know that, like, I know when a crazy story happens to a certain sign, I'm not shocked, right? I'm like, they're a Gemini. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'm just like, they're just being a Leo. Like, I don't know. It kind of helps. It kind of helps not take any of their like shit personally. You know what I'm saying? Like a Leo, like, what? And I have a little bit of Leo in me. I'm on the cusp. But Leos, you know what I'm saying? That gets me through experiences with them, because I'll just be like, you know what? They're Leo. I know they're crazy. They're hard-headed. They listen to themselves. They like to hear themselves talk. They don't want anyone. They like to be in control. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'll just be like, they're Leo, whatever. So anyways, let me know what it is in the comments down below. And if I talk shit about your sign and I'm wrong, let me know how I'm wrong, because I doubt I'm wrong. But you can let me know, because I'm a Virgo. But you can let me know how you think I'm wrong and whatever, because I got to be honest on these podcasts. I got to keep it 1,000 with all y'all, the listeners, the haters, all y'all. So I have a question. What cereals do you guys eat? Do you guys eat cereal? I mean, I don't want to sound judgy, but I don't know if I like grew out of cereal or something. Like sometimes cereal will smack, and you'll see like a TV show, and they'll be eating a bowl of cereal, watching TV. You be like, I should get a bowl of cereal. But for the most part, nah. Let me get some oatmeal. Something warm. And that's another thing. Early in the morning, why would I want cold ass milk? Like, bruh, chill. And milk is not good. I try to do almond milk, which almond milk kind of changes the taste, in my opinion, of cereal. Either way. So I was talking, and I was like, man, who was I talking to? I don't know. But we were talking about all the cereals we liked and all this other shit. And Raisin Bran came up. First of all, I didn't bring that up because it wouldn't even pop in my mind. But I feel like that's a trick. That's a trick cereal. Like, that's how the government watches and sees who's an alien. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to be a fucking alien to eat Raisin Bran. I don't care. I don't care if your grandma eats it. I don't care who I'm talking about. To eat Raisin Bran, you have to be an alien. And so to all my Raisin Bran people out there, just know you're being followed by the government, because there is no other reason why that nasty ass cereal is made. Not for the raisin, the chewy ass raisin that don't go down. Not for the nasty, what is that? Oat flake thing. It's just not good. It's just not good. And I just had to get that off my chest, because I'm tired of actually seeing the boxes too. Like, it's a waste of space. And the fact that it's been around since I was a child. Like, I knew at the age of 6, like, this cereal wasn't going to be here. I didn't even know the concept of business, but I knew Raisin Bran wasn't going to be here when I was 15, 16, 20, 30. It's here. It's still here. And I figured it out. It's because y'all are aliens. Do you think people sign language and accents? Like when you sign language, like when people sign, do they sign in accents? I mean, the nigga in France sign like the nigga in Belize? Those were two random things that happened in my head, and I just had to like get them out. But now let's move on to something a little interesting. I've been thinking, I'm tired. I'm tired of being cooped up. It's been, I don't even know. I think I'm losing track, but it's almost been a year. I feel like we're on like our 10th or 11th month of COVID being locked down. Obviously, they lifted the order, the stay-at-home order, but who the fuck? Like, I'm not going outside while there's. Anyways, not to stress y'all out. So I was just like, man, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do for me? To start off the year, to kind of like get the vibes going without going too crazy financially. I was like, man, I think I'm gonna take a road trip. Thinking of the road trip, I was like, what am I gonna take? I was like, ain't nothing like some damn fried chicken. Some fried chicken on the road. Whew. I think that's that's one of the things. I don't mind that stereotype. Honestly, I get it's a stereotype because everybody like chicken. But like, we like some chicken. I love me some fried chicken. My family loves fried chicken. Even the people that don't want to eat meat love fried chicken. Like, it's a thing. But anyway, so that was in the center of my mind, right? I'm on YouTube, and then I find this video where they were talking about like the history of like traveling through Georgia. And I was like, didn't know there was much history there, but there's history in all of us and all the things Black people do. There's history. So I wasn't really that shocked. But anyways, the history of traveling through Georgia, Black people couldn't stop at night if you were driving through Georgia. So basically, like, if you stopped for gas, if you had to and you stopped for gas, they would basically like take your money. So like they would take your money and like let you fill up, but they wouldn't give you no change back, which is crazy because, you know, back in the day, it was like $1, $3 or something. Like, let's say you just had a 20, like, oh, here's a 20. They'd be like, oh, okay, thanks. Get your $3 gas though. And if you said anything like, oh, where's my $17? They boop, you know how they do. The women and men would basically like load up food and stuff in the back of the truck, and it would basically primarily be fried chicken because it lasted so long and you could eat it hot or cold. And they would take drinks and stuff, and they would also take like paper towel, like not paper towels, like washcloth towels, and put them like wet washcloth towels, put them in wax paper, fold them up, and then keep them on hand because they couldn't go to the bathroom. They couldn't stop. They could not stop. So they had to go to the bathroom in the car. Isn't that crazy? The stuff we had to go through. And I was just thinking the history of traveling with fried chicken. That's crazy. And my grandma, every time we take her to Vegas, like me and my mom, we used to take her every year or like every 6 months for a while. We were just like taking her back to back to back. Cause she loves Vegas. And every time, I'm telling you, it's like clockwork. We wouldn't even be up yet. And at 4 a.m, my grandma's cooking and frying chicken. And it's just like a thing. And I was like, oh, I just thought it was just like a thing. But really, there's history behind that shit. Like, she got it from somebody. My grandma's 80 something years old, about to be 90 years old. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy, like the stuff that's passed down and passed through us that we don't even know. And I just felt so connected. So I just thought I'd pass that on to y'all, because it's just like something so small. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. What's up? Ain't nothing like some ginger and honey tea. If y'all ever have digestive problems, or your stomach usually hurts after eating or something like that. Not that I have all those things, but it's just good for your stomach, and it's good to help you process food. So yeah, just ginger ginger slices and like two tablespoons of honey. 3 if you're extra. Good. Okay, I didn't say lemon. Notice I didn't say lemon. To all the people that are going to add lemon, don't add lemon. I didn't say lemon. Anyways, that should be my put you on. I just put you on to ginger honey tea for the stomach problems and to help you digest your food and to make your poop, right? Okay, next. I have a lot of people, I don't know if people believe me or not, because they always ask to see the scar, right? But I have one lung. Crazy. And I never would really tell people that because I just hated all the questions. Like, how do you breathe? Like, you didn't know, you've known me for 2 years, didn't know I only had one lung, and now you're asking me how do I breathe? Can't stand it. Can't stand all the questions. And honestly, I don't like the memories. But it's a big part of my life. I think about it a lot, though, now as I get older, because I used to think that I wasn't going to make it past 25 for some reason. Don't know why, but I was like, I ain't going to make it past 25. So basically when I was 7, I had like pneumonia in my lung, and it got so bad that basically my lung wasn't developing properly with my body, so it was holding me back, so I had to get a lung surgery, and then from there they took it out and they left some like lobes in there, and it's an interesting thing, because I'll be working out. I don't work out, that was almost a lie, but like I'll be walking or something like that, and I'll be like ooh, or like I'll be swimming and I'll notice like I can't stay down as long as everybody else. Everybody be underwater, I'll be like I'm gonna just go sit over here. You know what I'm saying? So as I get older, I think about it a lot more. But I still, got a Mary Jane. So that's that. I feel like people got it fucked up. Like, oh, you smoke and da-da-da-da. But like, I find smoking to be much deeper than just like, I'm smoking a blunt. You know what I mean? It's not like that. I don't smoke blunts, but a doobie is just like, it's just I don't know. It's a connection, whether it's me connecting with someone, when back then when we could like have sessions, it's me connecting with someone and just like, really bonding with them on a different and calmer level and a more energetic level. Or even if it's me thinking deeper, more energetically, or moving in a very like, different kind of way. I just love it. Like sometimes I even feel like I'm connecting to like spirits, like in weird ways. Like I'm not trying to get too crazy. Like weed is weed, but like sometimes, like you go to the beach and you could just like light one up, look at the sky, appreciate the wind, the sand, and like it just feels different. It just feels more aligning than if you were smoking a cigarette or something. So I'm not telling you to smoke. It's just don't judge me for doing it. And don't judge nobody else, because it does a lot. And I'm not going to stop. Like, even though I have one lung, like, I'll take my breaks and stuff. But, like, life is life, homie. My grandma's been smoking cigarettes since she was, like, 15. She's almost 90 now. What's the square root of that? What's the answer to that right there? Because they tell you smoke some cigarettes, you gonna die. No, my grandma smokes, like, 30 a fucking day. And she's 90 years old. Her life away. Just, that's all she got. Poker and cigarettes. 90. Kicking. Pushing. Okay? Cigarettes are worse than that. I mean, cigarettes are worse than weed. That's what they tell us. But I'm just saying. I'm usually deep thinking at night. I find myself like usually reading, and then I'll like veer off into something else and realize I've been like 2 pages in and like haven't remembered anything. But anyways, the question I had was, is karma real? And I only asked that question because I was listening to Ho's Tale by Jasmine Sullivan. Tough album. If you haven't heard it yet, go check it out. She has a record with Ari Lennox on there called On It. Tough. She has a song with her, and I think it's called Girl Like Her or something like that. Tough record. Obviously, she has Lose. What is it called? Pick Up Your Feelings. She has some really tough records on there. I recommend you guys check it out. Anyways, there was a part where she was talking about karma. Like, yeah, we're all good people and we all have done things, like just because we've made one mistake doesn't make us a horrible person. But in society's eyes, it doesn't mean you are exempt from karma. Do you know what I mean? Like, your actions create karma, not your being, right? So like, okay, let's say a woman worked at a diner for 20 years, was the nicest lady in the whole wide world, gave you coffee, said hi to you, all that other stuff. She hits the lotto, gets rich, boom. In your eyes, you'd be like, that's good karma. That's good karma. She was a good person. She deserves it. It's good karma. But let's say that same woman, that same exact woman that got that good karma, her dad died like a week after she got her money. Is that bad karma? No, you'd be like, oh, life. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like karma is life. Like, there is no karma. Like, life is happening to the homeless person or the homeless child that's mom has just died, to the rich and famous person whose dad just died. Like, one is karma and one isn't, but it's the same thing. It happens to all of us. Like, is karma real? Let's look up what karma actually means. Karma definition. Okay, so it says the sum of a person's actions in this and previous states of existence, viewed as deciding their fate in future existence. So destiny or fate following as effect from cause. So yeah, like, I feel like that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not a real. I feel like life is life, and life happens to all of us. No matter what time and coincidental timing it had, it's like, it's just life. I don't think it's karma. I don't want to think like that karma's right around the corner always. Like, I know I'm a good person, but I know I haven't made all the best and right decisions in my whole entire fucking life. There are 24 hours in a day. Like, 24 hours in a day. And I am 29. I know I haven't made the right decisions. And if that's the case, then I know karma's coming. But like, I'm a good person. So I really just can't think like that. I think it scares me to think that karma is around the corner because of something I did and I can't remember, or like something I did and it's like, now that I'm a grown person, karma's still gonna come for that act that happened 2 years ago, a year ago, a week ago. Like, that just doesn't make sense. And I'm not gonna give karma that much energy, And neither should you. Like, and whether it is karma or not, like, I feel like we should just chalk it up to life, because there's good and bad in all. There's cause and effect in all. Like, y'all can let me know. Am I wrong? Is karma real? I have to talk about the stock market. Soon, I need you guys to tap in and go follow Culture Menu Stocks. Soon, this week, we will be dropping information. I'm going to try and do like tutorial videos. That's going to come a little later. But right now, I think I'm just going to drop like information nuggets on the Culture Menu. On Culture Menu Stocks. So please follow and all that other stuff. Because I'm trying to get y'all started in this. Like, I know it's hard to see the bigger picture. So I really want to help people grow their accounts and build equity and learn how to buy into these companies and, like, you know what I'm saying? Own a little bit of something and like trade option contracts and things like that. And we need to be making money during COVID to still support our dreams. Like, I'm able to make a podcast now, like, with the equipment I needed. Like, So anyways, I'm going to start dropping gems on culture menu stocks. Don't forget, tap in. It's for you. It's for you. It's not for me. Not for me. It's for you. I will say though, ever since I've noticed like these, like our people, black people, whatever, talking about getting into stocks now, and like we're in a time where money is tight and we need extra finances and extra income. And people are finding out like, oh, the rich are just, oh, this is what they doing. Like, this is what they're doing. This is how they make money. This is how they get dividends and all this other stuff. Like, money's just rolling in, right? And now that they see that we're hopping on board with it, like, oh, okay, this is where the money are we coming. They're like, whoa. And I swear, it's like every time it gets on social media, like there are certain pages on on Instagram that are putting people on the stocks. And they'll say like, oh, this stock, you should check it out, tap in, because, it's coming. And then the next day, like it'll boom, right? And now the government's trying to like cap everything. Like, oh, well, it seems like weird activities happening. We're going to shut this down for a day. You know what I mean? Like trying to stop our money. And I'm noticing it. I was literally just talking to somebody about it. And they were like, yo, like now that black money is really getting into this stock market, they are tripping balls. Robinhood, you know what I'm saying? I usually don't dog companies on here, but I'm dogging Robinhood. If you're gonna start, when I put all the stuff on culture menu stocks, it's not gonna have anything to do with Robinhood. If I do put Robinhood on there, it's for learning purposes only. Only because I know it's a little easier to learn on Robinhood visually, but as far as trading and putting stocks and buying stocks and things like that, we won't be doing that in Robinhood. I'm not setting y'all up for failure. I wouldn't. If I were you, I go to Webull. It's free. You can do TD Ameritrade to get your Think or Swim platform to like, view your analysis and things like that. But after today, I pulled all my money out of Robinhood. I said, I got to go. Y'all playing with my money. That's this week's episode. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being patient. Thank you guys for tapping in every week. Thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you guys for motivating me and sending me nice messages. Thank you guys for just tapping in. And, to the people in the back, it's for you. Cheers to y'all. Cheers to another episode of the Culture Menu Podcast. Baby. So with that, I'm Chef Che, and you just tuned into the Culture Menu Podcast. Tap in.